Good evening everyone, it's July the 21st. Now it's been about a month since I last sort of spoke to you guys or done enough work to be able to post anything. We've been away, we were away for a couple of weeks at the start, and then I've had the last 2 weeks I've been working on a project. So I've had no real time on the boat apart from a couple of evenings. But the good news is I have got the Watermaker now in situ, all fitted and tested. So I'll show you that in a minute. And I've also got a new bit of kit which I got fabricated, because like I said before, the boom is sort of, it sits there when I'm at the helm, and I want it obviously above me, clear, so when the wind and everything and it's coming across me, it's not going to take my head off and it's safe above us. So I've had a bit of stainless steel fabricated which will go around the mast itself, and then it will be raised up higher, and then the boom will then go into that new piece of fabricated metal stainless steel I've had made. They call it like a gooseneck. So I'll show you that in a minute. As for the gel coating, again, I've only got half of the boat gel coated because we've been away and other work commitments. In the last couple of days the weather's been rubbish, we've had rain, showers, so I couldn't get on the other side, but hopefully by Wednesday, next couple of days, I should have a break in the weather where I can start on the port side and hopefully get it finally finished, the gel coat, by the end of this week. And then I will do the boom, get the boom raised. The engine, that's ready now, but I just want to get all of the other jobs I've got sort of going at the moment finished off, so then when the engine finally gets delivered here, I can solely concentrate on that one specific job by getting the old one out, getting the old diesel tank out which sits underneath at the moment, and it's one of the originals and it leaks and it's just rubbish. So that's got to come out. I've got to then give it a nice good, the engine bay a good clean, measure for a new diesel tank, which I no doubt will have to get fabricated. That will go in place, and then I can put the new engine on top, get it all connected up, and then once the engine's in, I can start on the deck, get all the helm back in, get all the navigation equipment back in. So yeah, so we're slowly getting there, but time is ticking on. We've decided now, because we were going to go back into the water in October this year, but we're not planning to set sail as in down to the Mediterranean until March, April. So after doing all the nice work on the outside, i.e. the gel coating, I didn't really fancy her spending the winter getting bashed up against a pontoon. So we're going to keep her on the hard stand for the winter, and we'd be living on her by then, so you know it'd be a little bit more convenient for, especially with Harley, the pooch. So yeah, that's our plan, is so get all the work done, get her in March, April, and then we'll be off. So I'll just show you the Watermaker, because that will definitely help us a lot regarding fresh drinking water throughout our journey around the world. So let me just, I'm gonna have to, because I've got this gimbal and it's AI, I've got to put my hands up to stop it following me, because I need to turn the camera around to show you the Watermaker. So if I suddenly stick my hands up, it's because of the AI. I'm trying to stop working, or the gimbal to stop working. So right, so I have put it in the actual location I wanted to, which is in this enclosed area here. There it all is in this plumbed in. There's the main unit. It starts off, I just lift up this floor hatch, which I've still got to repair. There's the new inlet and isolation valve for the water, so that will come through in here, across here, and obviously underneath here it comes up through here. There's my seaweed filter, and then from there it goes up. This is a non-return valve, so none of the water in the system goes back down through. It will then travel through here, along down through here, goes down through in through that cabinet, under this seat, in the saloon, and there is my twin pump system. So it just literally comes in, gets pumped, and pumps back out, back into the cabinet. It then comes up, sorry I'm trying to follow, comes up through here into this carbon filter, through the carbon filter, down through there, along there, and into the system. Now the system has got 3 membranes, and under high pressure, it's about 6 bar, the water gets squeezed through these 3 membranes, and then there's like a 90% wastage of water. I say wastage, it just goes back into the sea. So that 90% comes out of here, goes down through there, along there, up the side, and then it just goes outside. And then the drinking water, the 10%, comes out the bottom, up here, all the way up along here, into this T-valve I fitted. Now that doesn't come with a system, nor do these isolation valves. The reason why I fitted these is because I didn't like this where the water coming in would just go straight into your water tanks. And now, if for any reason the machine was faulty, or there was contaminants, or it's anything like that, I just didn't like the fact that I've just dumped it straight into my water tank. So I want to be able to test it before I actually finally let it go into my water tank. So I put this T in with a with an isolation valve that's on at the moment. So the water and this one goes to my tanks, water tanks, which is off. So when the unit is running, the water will come up through here, down through this T, along here, through the wall, comes all the way along here, under towards the sink, up under the sink, and comes up to here, a tap. So this will then just run for like 5 minutes, so then I can just quickly test it, make sure I'm happy. Once I'm happy, I can turn off the tap, turn off this isolation valve like so, and then open this one up, which is my tank, which goes along here, through here, all the way along here, and along there, and into my water tank, and just goes into there. And this water tank and the one in this side, they're both balanced, so they literally the levels will just be the same. Doesn't matter which, you know, they just draw from both tanks, so you can fill up one tank and both tanks will fill up at the same time. So that's the system all in now. I've now got to try, I was hoping to get it in here, but I don't think it's going to work. And that is a washing machine. So I'm going to have another think about that. But yeah, so that's the system all in, all connected up. And I'll now show you the this is the swan neck. So that gets wrapped around the mast, and then this is where the new boom, or not the old boom, will slide into here, and there's a bolt goes down through there and holds the mast in place. Sorry, not the mast, the boom in place. So the boom sits like that, swinging, and this will be raised depending on what height I want it onto the new mast. So that's then my next project, to get that done. And then once that is done, it's getting the engine bay, getting the old engine out and getting the new one in. So I'll keep posting and keep you up to date as much as I can. So until the next time, see you soon.